Hi, my name is Todd, and this is yet another special edition of the Manhattan Project. As you can see, we've traded in our normal bar mats for a cutting board. Let me tell you why. So long before there was a Manhattan Project, there was a YouTube channel called Guga Foods, and I got instantly addicted to this channel. I'll put the link in the description, go over and check it out, and you'll see how and why they influenced our process, where on our channel, we're trying to figure out which American whiskey makes the best Manhattan. So what we have here is a flank steak cut into 3 sections. What we're going to be doing is marinating 2 of the sections in the Manhattan, and then one section will be the control. So a classic Manhattan, and the way that we ultimately make it on our channel, is 2 parts whiskey, 2 ounces, to 1 part or 1 ounce vermouth, 3 dashes of bitters, and then a cherry garnish. So I was kind of back and forth on these whiskeys based on what I had available today. But what we found out from our station is the best Manhattans are made with quality whiskeys. So we're going with the Sagamore Cask Strength Rye. This is coming in at 123 proof, so it's a proofy one. And then this Four Roses Small Batch Select Bourbon, and this is coming in at 94 proof. There's a big contrast in the proof points here, but this is a fantastic bourbon. I really wanted to try it, so we're doing it. We're not going to be putting it in a glass and stirring it, because in this case, we don't want to dilute it. We want to get the maximum possible flavor out of this recipe. And there's really no reason to put an entire cherry in a bag for marinating. So I'm just going to take 1 teaspoon of the cherry juice to emulate the cherry garnish. So let's get building our drinks. All right, so I've got 3 baggies, all labeled, rye, bourbon, and then control. Control, let's make that the smallest piece, since I didn't quite cut these evenly. And they just barely fit in these bags, so they should be good and tight. All right, bourbon first. Drop that in. It looks like plenty of liquid. I was thinking at first it wouldn't be, but it is good. Got plenty to move around in there. So the bourbon's good. Again, that's the Four Roses Small Batch Select. And on this side, here goes the rye. Sagamore Rye. Made right up the street from us in Baltimore, Maryland.
Sweet, sweet Sagamore.
All right, so today is Thursday. So these are going to marinate up until Sunday. So Jesse's coming over on Sunday. We're going to cook these bad boys up, and then we'll give you our thoughts on it. See you later.
3 days later.
Okay, so welcome back. Jesse's here. You're going to see some footage of him outside grilling. Here's Jesse braving the elements, throwing on the steaks. Yeah, so again, we're kind of doing this in the style of another channel that we both watch and respect a lot, Guga Foods, and this is kind of their process too.
That looks good. So let's, I don't know how much of this is going to be able to be seen on the camera, but, so we're going to cut these in half. This is the bourbon, and then we're going to make slices against the grain. And then this is
They
the
look like
rye.
they're pretty good medium rare to me.
Yep, not too shabby. Yep, looking good. Looking good. All right. So let's do, what do you want to do? You want to do the control first?
Control first.
Yeah. Okay. Leave that plate right there. I want to dip into those pieces.
All right.
So let's cut a few slices.
Oh, that's looking good.
All right. All right. One for you, one for me.
Okay.
Give it a try.
I'll hold this up.
Hold it up. There it is.
Control stick.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's pretty tasty.
It's got some good fat content in it. It's perfect ratio. Yeah, so these, if you were reverting back to the earlier video, these are all cut from the same chunk of meat.
Yeah. All right. Now let's do the Bourbon Manhattan.
Since we don't have smell-o-vision, you guys couldn't see that or smell when we're cooking these out back. Especially with the rye, I was standing behind the grill. You could really get the rye smell off of it, so it's going to be interesting.
All right. Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. It's not even a thing, but there's definitely bourbon in this.
Oh boy. So why don't you tell them how long these were marinated?
Yeah, so Thursday night, I shot that video. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so it's basically almost three full days.
Yeah.
And this has penetrated this meat quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know. As soon as it came out.
I don't know. I don't know that it's good. It's not great.
Right.
It's a little bitter.
Yeah. What I'm not really getting, I'm getting the bourbon, but I'm not getting the Manhattan in it.
Yeah, I agree.
This is one of those things that if you really wanted to taste like a Manhattan, it would probably be changing the ratio of whiskey to vermouth.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, it's not bad.
No.
Like I said, it's just not. It's not awesome.
All right, so now we're moving on to the Sagamore Rye, and this is again much higher proof. So chances are it's going to be an even stronger tasting steak. Sorry for talking with my mouth full.
No, don't be sorry. It's steak.
That wasn't
Right.
for you.
Oh. All right. Well, let's do this one. You ready?
Sniff it. Oh,
I'm getting notes of
I'm getting notes of
beef and rye.
Yes.
Let's fast forward through this chewing part.
Yeah. This is good. Very rye.
Very.
Yeah.
They are actually different.
Very different.
They do taste different. I think if we had marinated these, knowing how much that flavor affected the end result, if we would have marinated these for like a day, I think this probably would have been really good. Just a hint of Manhattan as opposed to like in your face.
Yeah.
Like kind of almost too strong.
Right. Now, again, we don't know until you know, so.
No.
Yeah, my original thought was to do it like on a ribeye,
Yeah.
and that wouldn't have penetrated as much as a flank steak. It's just not as porous. But ultimately, you're right. You don't know. And if we decide to do this, if we decide to do this again, we're going to do it differently. And maybe,
I think we should do it again.
Yeah.
I think we should just marinate them for a day.
Right.
Overnight.
But
Let's go back to the control.
see if we can finish off this steak.
Yeah, on camera. Yeah,
Well,
that's good.
there you have it. Final conclusion is it's good. It's
good.
Good as an interesting experiment. It didn't do a lot to make the steak great. I was hoping for better, but
Same. But at the end of the day, we didn't know what to expect. And now we can kind of alter
get
the
a
plan and do it a little bit differently next time.
Do a little pivot. Yep.
Yeah. So there you go.
So that's that.
Go make yourself some.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.